What up, y'all? In this video, I want to talk about this idea of, whether should we try to make women feel jealous or not. Um, and, how men think, oh, if they just, are surrounded by other women, that they can somehow, attract other women. And I think, yes, there is some truth to that, but I think there's also a lot to that that is not true. And I want to dive into both of those things. So for one, at least in my opinion, or my idea about it, women would judge you the most based off your behavior, right? And your communication skills. They're not necessarily going to look at you and think, oh, because he knows other pretty women, that he's therefore good with women, right? Like, of course, maybe that will help, but they're gonna see some incongruence. If you're doing things that make them not want you, then for the most part, it's not necessarily gonna help if they see you with other women, because they already feel like you're not good at talking with women, or that you're not good with communication. So it's not necessarily gonna help. And it could even make it almost worse. Like, you're just kind of desperately following around all these women, but you're not good with it. You're not good at communicating. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm taking that a step too far. But the other aspect to it is that it can appear douchey, right? You don't want to be purposely taking photos with hot women or whatever and posting it. So if you're gonna take photos with women, it's totally okay, but generally I think what you want to do is take photos with multiple women and maybe multiple guys, or in the photo, or take photos with at events, like volunteer events, and then you're with the women, or maybe take photos with your cousins, like female cousins or whatever. So it's just to prove that women are okay being around you, or maybe with your female coworkers, that type of thing. It's not necessarily going to help you if you look like a player. Maybe if you're like a rapper, or hang out in that environment, that might help. But women, yes, they want to know that other women find you comfortable to be around. I think that's generally what they want to know, and that you're not driving people away. They don't need to know that you're this dude who has all these women. You're gonna attract low quality women, so you don't want to do that. Also, it makes you look more secure. If you're not trying to prove to yourself that you have all these women around, or prove to people that you have all these women around you, it makes you look more secure. You don't need to do that. And it makes you and it can drive women away if you're surrounded by a bunch of different women. If a woman asks, oh, or are you seeing anybody else, you don't have to go into detail to prove anything. Just be to be honest with you, I really like you, but until we're more exclusive, until you show me a little bit more effort, then maybe I won't be as I might be seeing some other people, but that doesn't mean I find you not important. It doesn't mean that they're your competition. It's just I'm kind of looking for someone best for me. You don't have to prove it. You don't have to be yeah, this girl likes me, blah blah blah. It is also possible that if you only know the girl by herself, and you guys don't have a social circle, and you're just hanging out, maybe you met her through cold approach or dating app or something, then she might start to actually really wonder how girls react to you. And I actually had that situation where a girl was kind of asking me, okay, do other girls want to hang out with you? Do they ask you out, and that type of thing? And I feel like I kind of failed that test. I said oh, girls don't usually ask guys out, but in that case, I think she legitimately was trying to figure out how do other people react to me, because we had no social circle. So if it's that case, where you're hanging out with a girl and you don't know, you guys have no other social circle, nobody else that you hang out with, maybe you can even bring it up first. So I haven't seen you in a you know, other like social context, like, you know, is there other sides of your personality that I haven't seen? Like how do people usually, you know, react to you? Like, do you make friends like fairly easily, blah blah blah. Maybe it's good if you bring that up first, you know, and then if she brings it up, you can be like, yeah, like there's, you know, maybe I'm not the perfect person for everybody, but I found that there's a, you know, a lot of women who appreciate me and see me as having something to offer and enjoy being around me, whether that's friends or even romantically. So then she'll get it, you know. But it's without you being a douche. So yeah, it's totally okay to be like, you know, surrounded by women or whatever, but it should be a social thing, not like a sexual thing. Like, it shouldn't be photos of you with your arm around two women, like at a bar. Like, that's sexual, bro. It should be sociable.